So don't you hate it in arena, when you land, and then the guy picks up the gun because he has better ping, and then he swaps over to the gun and shoots you with it like 5 times, and you die, you lose all the points. Yeah, I don't like that either, so these are the best places to land. So coming in at number 3, I have Retail Row. Now, the reason why Retail Row is on this list, as you can see, is it just has so many options. You can land at retail. All of these I'm only going to be landing at the place. Of course, there are going to be better rotations into it if you want. But Retail Row is coming in at the number 3 spot. You can rotate down a caddy if you're feeling like you need to push someone, or you can rotate up, and there's a pond right there that has really, really good loot. And there's the river right there, and there's even a Quinjet that spawns there. Or you can rotate straight to Lazy. I didn't mark that in, but there's just so many different possibilities, and it is really, really good. So, like, the possible spawns, there are 2 Quinjets, and there are 3 Quinjets actually that can spawn, as you can see right here. This is a more detailed one. What I have is fishing spots, ammo crates, chest, floor loot spawns, and Quinjets. So that's Retail Row. Coming in at our number 2 spot is actually going to be the Shark. Now this is a very interesting place because you can see how many different ways there are to rotate. And now the new place at that home place, I'm not sure what to call it, but with those rifts there now, this makes it even a more viable place. Now, you can go up to Lighthouse, or you can right down and then right. If you take the down route, that place actually has the best vantage point in all of Coral, and it's just amazing. You have all the fishing loot right there. You just have everything that you could ever want. There's a bunch of chests and a bunch of ammo crates and a bunch of uh, floor loot and uh, chest spawns, and you can just keep rotating through, and you can get the rivers, and so you'll have infinite fish wherever you go. There's also 2 Quinjets, 3 Quinjets that spawn in the rotation that I have marked here. As you can see, one of them's not popping up for some reason, but on that little island there is one. And now I want to put in some honorable mentions. I didn't draw all these out because these are just honorable mentions, but we actually have Risky Reels and Craggy Cliffs. Now, the reason why these aren't in is because they're surrounded by the rift beacons, and I know that they're going to be gone soon, so I would not main these places. I like landing Risky Reels, and I have for a while, so I'm going to land there and see if I can get up to Champions. I will have it Road to Champions back out soon, and that is all for that. Now, coming in at our number 1 spot is actually going to be Holly Hedges. Holly Hedges has not changed since Chapter 2 Season 1 came out. I know this because this was my landing spot at during Chapter 1 or Chapter 2 Season 1, and it has not changed at all. In Chapter 2 Season 3, the flood actually didn't touch it. In Chapter 2, it was just completely left alone. And now in Chapter 4, it's nowhere near the rift beacons. No henchmen, nothing. Nothing has changed about this spot. If anything, it's actually gotten better. Now it has 3 Quinjets, possible Quinjets, that I have marked out right here. This has a bunch of loot. It has plenty of loot to share. And it also has plenty of, and then it has the 2 rifts from that Ant-Man place, and you can rotate up to the barrel, down across the coastline if you want to take a back end, and it's just one of the, if not the, no, it is the best spot to land. You can go through Weeping, you can go down to the coastline. I'm talking about fishing spots. You can go through Weeping, down to the coastline, over to the Authority, up to the Salty Springs River. And then for Quinjets, one always spawns in one of these places. I have never not seen one of these Quinjets spawn down here. So, and it has plenty of loot. You can even rotate down to Slurpee if you want. That's where the Quinjets are. You rotate down, bam. Now you have a bunch of shield that you will never need to use. And there's more fishing spots. Like, this place is just completely stacked. It is unbelievable how good this place is, and I'm surprised that more people don't land here. It is crazy. These videos take an extremely long time to make, and it would just mean the world to me. I cannot show you the analytics of this channel because we don't even have them yet. So if you could just go down and even check if you're subscribed and maybe like the video, that would mean a lot to me, because you can always unsubscribe later and unlike later, but you can never subscribe earlier and like earlier. Thanks. Peace out. Goodbye.